Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Eric persuades Holly to open up Tate, Teresa grills deal of Sloane, Leo, and Melinda. Spoilers for Friday, March 29's episode of Days of Our Lives indicate that Leo Stark's newfound moral problem won't last long. Leo won't end up revealing the truth about the baby-stealing scheme, even though he just cut short Jude Brady's christening to communicate something urgent. Melinda Trask may be using this opportunity to draw attention to herself for a godmother speech. Nevertheless, it's possible that Leo would back down because to Melinda and Sloane Peterson Brady's, temporarily portrayed by Natasha Hall, obscene looks. Leo may simply thank Jude for being a blessing for him and let Father Bernard to carry on with the christening. In any event, Holly Jonas will come clean with her own truthful tale a bit later, but Leo won't confess. According to spoilers for Days, Eric Brady will have a secret conversation with Holly and encourage her to come clean so that on New Year's Eve, she would acknowledge that the narcotics were hers. Eric would tell Holly to be brave and make things right since she will be crying about the secret she has been concealing and how it has harmed Tate Black, Jamie Martin Mann, Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, who informed Tate that she would be arriving, will go to the halfway house when the christening concludes. Fans of Days should be prepared for some mother-son drama when Teresa shows up and starts questioning Tate about something. Maybe Teresa will find out that Tate received a second call purporting to be from her. Tate might confess if pressed that Holly had posed as Teresa in order to call him. Teresa might become even more worried about Tate and Holly's unbreakable friendship. Teresa would like Tate to permanently put Holly in the rearview mirror because she has caused her son so much drama. Holly will experience increased fear and anxiety at the DiMera mansion while she attempts to get the courage to confess to EJ and Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Holly will take some time to get there, but by the time Friday's Days cliffhanger comes, it appears that she will finally be prepared. Watchers of DOOL may also anticipate that Leo will make a new agreement with Sloane and Melinda, which will make the three of them understand that they are all in this together and that they must remain silent to avoid repercussions. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Jude's real parentage will be exposed eventually. Stay tuned for more on this shocking development as well as any theories regarding how it might happen. Will Harris prove his innocence and clear Xander? Why is he still under suspicion? Days of Our Lives updates and spoilers hint that Xander Cook should be cleared because Harris Michaels and EJ DiMera both know he is innocent. Stephen DiMera confessed to shooting Harris. Will Harris prove to be a man of integrity and clear Xander? EJ DiMera was on his way to North Korea with his brother. Stephen had gone to EJ to get him to leave town, but it wasn't acceptable that he was going to send him to North Korea. Xander was free on bond but remained a suspect when Harris set him up as his assailant, keeping it a secret between him and Stephen. Since EJ doesn't seem to be keeping up, Harris needs to start things off for Xander because he seems to be skipping a few stages, which isn't helping Xander at all. Though Xander is eager, he is unaware that Stephen turned himself in, and he knows it will only be a matter of time until justice is served. Although he is free on bond, he is adamant about his innocence because he wants to clear his name and because he misses his infant daughter Victoria Margaret Horton Kyriakis, an uncredited baby actor. If Harris Michaels would just let Xander Cook go. EJ is the primary barrier to Xander's release and the dropping of his charges, but Harris might include Rafe Hernandez in the agreement. That might make things go more quickly for Xander. EJ isn't available because of other family matters, but Xander is impatient. Harris mulls over whether or not to tell Xander, but he is powerless to get the accusations dismissed. EJ must charge Stephen in addition to himself. Harris finds it hard to see Xander becoming ecstatic about clearing his record when he is unable to stop it. He can't really blame the man, no one wants to be wrongly charged and unable to provide evidence of it. At some point, Harris informs Xander that there is an ongoing investigation, a different suspect has confessed, but he's not the district attorney, and that, in general, honesty is the best approach. Although he is aware that Xander did not shoot EJ, he tries to persuade Xander to wait for EJ to dismiss the allegations against him. He is aware of the identity of the shooter, but maintaining his anonymity is necessary to ensure a successful prosecution. Though Xander is impatient, it does make him feel a little better that Harris is aware that he isn't his shooter. Harris reassures him that, aside from processing paperwork, he will likely need to return to the Salem Police Department. Furthermore, Holly is practically overflowing with pride that she is the one who initiated her drug use rather than Tate. Meanwhile, Brady, Jude's godfather, is furious with Nicole, Holly, and EJ for keeping Tate confined to a halfway house that he doesn't need, and Tiny Jude's godmother, Melinda, is among the few who know who his biological parents are. Did we overlook anything? And the baby's true and adopted grandparents are struggling with John's overwhelming remorse at killing Constantine's daughter, as Jude is truly Eric's son. Thankfully, though, there is one thing we can't really blame Sloane for. By that, what do we mean? Her choice to keep Nicole's baby and claim him as her own is largely to blame for everything else that has happened. That's why Holly's call to Tate, when he mistakenly but selflessly advised her not to tell anyone that the narcotics she overdosed on were hers so she could keep shielding her mother, truly touched home. Nicole may have informed Holly what occurred much sooner if she hadn't been in such a vulnerable situation, or if Holly hadn't at least assumed that Nicole was. And it was especially true in the past, when everyone was just relieved that she was still alive and well, and she probably had more opportunity to ask for forgiveness. While Holly is undoubtedly accountable for her behavior before and after the drug overdose, Nicole hasn't exactly been the best mother of the year since losing her child. And we comprehend. She has experienced numerous miscarriages and pregnancies, and she lost EJ right before she was ready to become a mother. Holly was so mistreated by her that she forgot her daughter's birthday and ran out on a trip with EJ. That also meant spending Christmas Eve by herself. Nicole, really? Making sure her other child feels safe and loved must come before anything she has been going through, even if she believes she has lost her baby. That's a part of parenting, but she has struggled with it ever since Sloane abducted her child. And Holly's subsequent behaviors were obviously affected by that. We're not saying Nicole or Holly are off the hook. But Nicole's anguish, EJ's overprotectiveness of Nicole and Holly, and Tate's life being turned upside down are all results of Sloane taking her kid. Nicole's alleged vulnerability following Jude's passing even led Tate to advise Holly to keep the facts to herself. Sloane has a great deal to answer for with Tate's and Holly's families, even though she might not be directly responsible for all that has happened since she stole the kid. The two teenagers will be dealing with the consequences of keeping this drug secret for a very long time, even though the truth will eventually come to light.